you to understand is, first of all, we have to mark what is support and what is resistance, first of all.
Resistance, yes.
Right? Consider. This is a boy, right?
Yep. This is nothing less than a game, interesting game. Buyers and sellers.
Yeah, just a second.
Okay.
Do you have any idea on what I'm drawing here?
Support and resistance. The green one. Huh? Sorry, Deepak, you want to go?
What?
Green one is your resistance line. The top one, the top green one. And the bottom ones are your support.
Okay. First of all, what I have to know is what is support and what is resistance from your point of view?
So in my point of view, when the market is going down, okay, and the level comes, from that level, then the market goes up. So that point is called support, right? And vice versa, when it goes up and then after that it comes down, that point will be a resistance when the buyers will be, the traders will be pushing it down.
Why they are participating at this level, at that level?
The buyer's level or seller's level?
Deepak?
Yes.
Your view?
So for me, it's like support and resistance are like floor and the ceiling. So it's like when the price goes down, it touches the floor, and it bounces back, and it touches the roof, and then it comes down. So that's a simple. It's like a bouncing ball as you've drawn. It's like a ceiling and the floor.
So one. This is sky. This is what? Ground. This is third floor, right? If it hits the third floor, right, what will happen? If the floor is very weak, right, and if the ball is having some huge force, then what will happen? It will easily break.
Go up.
And it will second floor, right? So at this level, if the ball is having the force and if the floor is very weak, then only it will reach to first floor, right? Then at this first floor, still the ball is having force, right? Then what will happen? It will come to the ground, right? But what will happen is, if ball is losing some force at this second floor, right? Ball is not having the potential to break the second floor, and the second floor is very strong. What will happen? The ball will bounce to third floor. The ball will exactly hit the second floor, and it will like a bounce, right? So what you have to understand is, if ball hits at this level, the ball won't come to this boy's hand, right? This third floor will act as what? Some kind of reflection that we will discuss.
Okay.
So consider the ball is the same boy is throwing the ball to fourth floor, right? If the fourth floor is very weak, what will happen? It will go to fifth floor, right? If the fifth floor is very weak, what will happen? The ball will touch the sixth floor, then only it will go to sky level, right? So at some point of time, if the fifth floor is very strong, what will happen?
It will come down.
Yes, it will come down, right? My question is, will the ball come to the boy's hand?
If the lower level is a bit stronger, then it will not. Otherwise, it will.
What?
If the lower level it's strong, then it will bounce back. If not, then it will come to boy's hand.
So again, what will happen is, if the fifth floor is strong, right, the ball will fall to the fourth floor, right?
Yeah.
And what will happen is, at fourth floor, the ball will regain the force again at this level, right? Then it will push again, right? And it will try again, right? Second time, right? If still the fifth floor is very strong, what will happen? The ball will
Come down again,
right? Then this ball will again regain the force or momentum, whatever may be, right? Again, it will try, right? Then the third time, what will happen?
If the force is bigger, then it will break or it will come down.
Right. So what you have to understand is whether this fifth floor is strong or not, that you have to keep in mind, right? So how we can identify is, if the ball is again falling from a same level, right? It is trying to hit the fifth floor. First time it is failure. The second time, what it shows? Again, it is not able to break this level. What it shows that is that the fifth floor is very, very strong floor, right? If a strong floor need to break, what will happen? The same ball is need to break the fifth floor. What actually the ball needs?
More force.
More force compared to previous
one.
Two attempt, right? So what you have to identify is, here the ball needs what? More force, right? So what it means? Normally, this fifth floor strong this fifth floor is very strong, right? To break the strongest zone, the ball needs more potential, right? So that if the third time ball breaks this level, it means, right, it is possible that this ball will reach sky very easily. Vandana?
Yeah.
Not getting the point, huh?
Actually, the ball concept going up and down, I understood it. But again, in details, my brain is actually still processing and trying to understand. Probably when we talk about the trades, I'll understand better.
Right. Wait, let me show you in chart, right? Then you can easily identify the thing what I'm trying to say. The charts are
So
common.
because this is very important.
So first of all, what we have to identify is, we have to identify the levels first. First of all, you should know how to mark the support and resistance, right? That's the main thing, right? So one, two, you can see here there's a tool, right, in left corner.
Right.
There is a line called horizontal line, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So can you draw where is the support line?
So out here, I can see two trends, Mohan. Maybe you can just guide me. Either from April, this is April 2020, it's showing as an upward trend, and in 2021, it's showing as horizontal trend.
Right. So Deepak, market structure is a kind of identifying the patterns of the market, right? The patterns where the market is moving, right? Right. But it doesn't matter, right, whether the market is bullish or bearish. right? The support, drawing the support and resistance is applied to all types of market, right? If price is below the line, which is called as resistance. Sorry, if the price is
Support.
Support, right? Or if the price is above the line,
Above
which
the
is
line
called,
is resistance. Yeah.
right? But what we have to know is we have to identify the zones and lines first, right? First of all, here this is the line, this is the area where the market came upside and falls
Then
at this
went
level,
down again.
right?
This is resistance.
Then we can mark this level, right? Like a horizontal line.
Correct.
And again, this one we can mark it, right? This one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the screen is very too small, huh?
No,
No,
we
that's
can
fine.
see it. It's fine.
That's okay.
Or can I switch to laptop?
No, it's fine. This one is fine. For me, it's fine.
Is this your mobile?
No, iPad.
iPad. Okay. No, that's fine. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. Support is easy.
No, not support and resistance, right? First of all, we have to identify the
zones.
major areas or major lines where the market is
Responding.
falling and it is moving like that,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So here, what happened at this zone? Market came up at this level. Market dropped. So what you have to identify? What you have to mark is
Another
this kind
support
of resistance or support. If you are
Resistance.
looking at
resistance.
yes, if you are looking from downside, this one is called resistance.
Resistance, yes.
What is this actually?
Support.
What is this actually?
Support.
Support. Okay, I understood that now. I understand. Yeah. Okay, great.
So what is this actually?
Resistance.
A kind of resistance, right?
Resistance,
so
yes,
what you
yes.
have to know is, you can note a simple point, right? Market repeats history. That you have to every trade is a kind of reflection of the previous history, right? So whatever happening in the market, right, which is already happened, right? Here we are not going to identify any new trend or kind of new
Right.
Right? In market, whatever the charts, whether it may be Apple stock, Tesla stock, HDFC, Kanji Kapuram, it doesn't matter, right? Market repeats history, right? We have to identify the past, right? And we have to track the future. So we have to track the present. Then we can easily identify, not identify. Then we can easily predict what is going to happen in the future.
In future,
right?
yes. Correct.
So what I have to know is market is a kind of reflection only, right? Not a reflection. It repeats history. That you have to keep in mind.
Future is a reflection of the past, in fact. Or current, in fact, is a reflection of past year.
Market repeats history. That's it. If you are good to analyze the previous history, then you can easily predict you can easily calculate the future of the market very easily.
And
right?
what is the time frame that you look for to see the past history.
That may be that we will discuss the time frame concepts, right?
Okay.
In multi-time frame concepts. First of all, we have to draw the support and resistance line, right?
Okay.
So that we can easily identify. So, Vandana, what we have to know is what will happen now? Deepak, any idea on
Sorry,
current?
what was the question?
On current price, what will happen? What
So
will be the
either-
next?
So either it will reach to 1725,
Right?
or
Yeah.
or if it doesn't reach, then it may bounce back to
1539.
1628, or again, if the floor is weak, if the support is weak, it may drop down to 1539.
Right. And then
again, if it's again either it can bounce back towards 1628 or coming down to towards 1407, depending
right.
on sellers or buyer strongness.
Sorry. Vandana, if you are looking at this point of view, this is a resistance, right?
Right.
Now you are viewing from this point. Now the 1628 is changed to a support.
Yep.
Support turned to resistance and resistance turned to support.
Support.
Right? Now the 1539 will consider as what?
Support.
Support. But from here, if you are looking in from this point, now the 1539 is what?
Resistance.
Resistance, right?
Yep.
So this is called support turned to resistance and resistance turned to support, right?
Support.
Now, as Deepak said, what we have to know is if 1628 is broken, the price will reach to 1540, right? So that like that Deepak have told,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
But we
Mohan.
have to identify. Yeah,
So
Vandana.
the 1628, if it is broken, it will go to 1539, right? Okay, I got it. And then if 1539 is broken, it'll go to 1407. Same way on the higher, if it goes up from 1422 to 1539, if 1539 breaks, it'll go to 1628, and if that breaks, it'll go to 1725. This is what Deepak was saying, right?
Yes.
Got it now.
Yes.
Got it.
Right.
Perfect.
Now, Vandana, what we have to understand is whether the 1628 is a valid support or valid resistance that we have to identify.
Correct.
Right? So, in market, there are multiple floors and multiple ceilings are there, right? As Deepak said, right? All floors and all ceilings are not strong, right? Here we are here to identify what is the valid support and what is the strongest support, that we can identify whether the market is going to retrace or the trend is going to reverse. That we have to identify. Before that, we have to understand the basic concept between a support line and a zone, support line and a zone, right? So now what is this what we have marked this as a line, right? Line can be broken easily, but marking a zone will be a different kind of analyzing the market, right? Identifying the zone is very important in the trading, right? So like people can easily draw the line, the support and resistance line that we can easily draw. Why then people are failing in the market? It is very easy, right? We have seen that 1725, 1528, 1539 like that. We have easily drawn the line. It is very easy, like 2 minutes of work. Then why people are still losing money in this market?
Because they are not able to understand or find out if it is sort of strong or weak. They're not able to identify the zone problem.
So what I
Display.
what I understand is it's easy to draw the line, but you know when it comes to that line, it will not bounce exactly on that edge. So there is a zone which the price will go up or down. So we have to find that zone. The price may vary from that zone. It either go up or down. So what I make mistake or people make mistake, they reach it on like 162.8.50, but when the price will come down or go up, it will not exactly go on that price. It will have some movement. It will come to 1600. It may be 1650. So identifying that zone that the price may vary, and then we should enter up or down. So that's the hardest bit.
Right. So people are still confusing, right? That drawing this kind of support and resistance line is okay. They are thinking that this is the best form of technical analysis, but my view is completely different, right? I'm having some two kind of drawing the support and resistance line, right? One is zone marking. Zone marking is very, very important in trading, whether if you are trading in a intraday or swing trade or long term, it doesn't matter, right? Identifying the zone is very, very important, right? How I identify the zone is very, very simple. I follows the history. Nothing.
You follow?
What kind of not any trading secrets at all, right? I simply follow the history. Right? Whatever happened in the past, I simply cut, copy, paste, and I'll do and I'll mark it as a zone, right? So there are multiple courses in India or London or anywhere in trading. There are multiple courses, right? Even if you are paying some $10,000 or $5,000 also, all concepts and all strategies will end up with the support and resistance only. At the end of the day, what they are going to teach is support and resistance only, right?
Right.
Though it is a 40,000 course or 50,000 course, right? Everything will come at this point only. How to mark the support and resistance. That's the core idea, right?
And I'll finish there.
Got broken, when the support got broken, it will comes down. When the resistance got broken, it will goes up. Whatever the strategy, right? But still, people are what they are simply doing is they are simply marking this kind of lines, and they are simply waiting for that line to touch. If that line got broken, they'll they'll sell,
buy or sell
like that, right? But what we have to understand is we have to understand the important zones and important point of support and important point of resistance.
Absolutely right.
Right. So it is completely not a kind of any rocket science, right? It is kind of a simple logical. In a point of view, we have to think it is very, very easy, right?
You are right. Yeah.
Deepak, boring, huh?
Yeah.
No,
sorry?
Not boring at all.
No, not boring at all. No. I understand. I'm listening properly and seriously.
He knows more. He knows. I mean, he's already traded. This is the deeper analysis. Deeper analysis. Not Deepak analysis, deeper analysis. Which is interesting.
This is it.
Has the screen frozen?
No, I think he's talking to his colleague.
No. That's not it.
He's listening. Okay. You know what Mohal said is correct. Support, resistance, anybody can do it. But what actually lies in between the deeper analysis, which can make a trader a good trader or a bad trader?
Yeah.
That is something important to understand. Had you done any course before